Okay. Okay, the doctor is in. I'm the doctor. I'm Dr. Von No One Likes You. I'm the doctor. And I understand you has problems, yes? This is why you've come? You cries into the night, like fairy boy who cries into the night, yes? Okay, this is way too close. I think Doctor knows why you is here with you. You have come because, how you say, you have bad rap, no? People assume things about you, and this is hurtful, yes? And you feel you has more to offer than people gives credit for having news to offer. And also, Derek needs humorous intro for top stems list. Okay, I think I has positive solutions. Today, we ignore things you screws up and look at things you no screws up as bad. This make you feel better and helps fix wrong impression and helps you get ladies, okay?
We're kicking off the countdown with a game that might cause a stir. Although, then again, this game would cause a stir no matter where we put it. Put it too high and Sonic haters freak out. Put it too low, Sonic fans freak out. Keep it off the list, they literally try to kill you. Truth is, it's right where it belongs. The game often misfires with its Mario Galaxy-inspired design, but when it clicks, Sonic Lost World is really engaging. It's fun, it's beautiful. The on-rails levels in particular are a blast processing. And even though it's a slower Sonic game, it still has that frantic feel that defines so many of the Hedgehog's classics. Lost World isn't perfect, but sometimes it's brilliant. And really, that's Sonic. Bit Trip was arguably the best new series to come out of WiiWare. So for Nintendo fans, there was something comforting about logging into the Wii U's eShop and finding more Bit Trip. Runner 2 picks up where the original left off, offering the same unique blend of platformer and rhythm game. Only this time, the package is a whole different story. Gorgeous new graphics and a huge new world make Runner 2 more of an adventure than just a retro remembrance. You can also play as a pickle.
Resident Evil Revelations.
Okay, so it's just an HD remake of a 3DS game. And yes, it's available on other platforms. But when you combine Resident Evil with the gamepad, something magical happens. Now, for starters, there's off-screen play. Turn off the lights, plug in the headphones, and prepare to shit yourself. But it's also useful for playing on the screen, using the gamepad to swap weapons with a touch, having your map just a glance away. It just works. It doesn't hurt that this is also the best Resident Evil game since 4. Add some surprisingly fun online play. This is one Wii U port that isn't taking on water. Alright, maybe it is.
You can thank me later.
Another third-party gem, another game about water.
This would seem to indicate the Wii U is having the longing for cleansing, yes, and new beginnings. And maybe it wants have sex time with the water buffalo.
Well, either way, this game's awesome. It's an ingenious platformer that feels more authentically old school than some of your favorite Super Nintendo games. And even though it's also available on the 3DS, the Wii U version gives you a few options. You can play off-screen, just like the 3DS, or you can enjoy this thing in gorgeous HD. And then you can tamper with the very planes of reality and spray chicks with water.
Their tombs are forever unknown. They are the wonderful
101!
This is not a game for everyone. It's a game a very select audience would even appreciate, and based on the sales, only a select group of that audience even bothered. And yet, there's a certain magic to the Wonderful 101 that makes the whole thing, as crazy and complicated and utterly confusing as it may be, a game very much worth playing. In fact, it reminds me of the kind of experiences that defined the GameCube. Weird games, quirky games, games that just tried to be different. And that's where this bizarre action strategy thing actually succeeds. Much like its platform, there's nothing quite like the Wonderful 101. What could have been the best third-party Nintendo exclusive in years ended up walking away, leaving behind a gaping third-party hole and a little lipstick on the mirror. But you know what? Even though it went on to see other platforms, you can tell where its heart is. Rayman Legends does more with a gamepad than almost any other Wii U game. You swipe it, you tap it, and most importantly, you use it, and in a way that makes this amazing platformer feel even more amazing on Wii U. That's because it was made for Wii U. Aww. One of the best things about the Wii U is that it's actually an alternative to the other two consoles. A real alternative too, something genuinely different. No game shows it more than this one. While most gamers spent 2013 stealing cars, fighting cops, and driving recklessly through a massive crime-infested city in Grand Theft Auto 5, Wii U owners were doing the same thing, but in a world made of Lego. How perfectly Nintendo, right? Lego City has all the freedom that defines GTA, but with none of the other stuff that also defines GTA. It's an incredibly charming game that proves you don't need hookers to have a good time.
You, ma'am, I'm gonna need your car.
This game just refuses to age. Where others of its era often feel like they're 20 years old, let alone 10, Wind Waker feels like it came out last week. It has this evergreen quality, and revisiting it a decade later, it confirms what some of us saw a long time ago, that this game was way ahead of its time. And now it looks as fresh as it feels. Even brighter, even bolder, even better. And Nintendo's made a lot of pretty games, but I'm not sure any are prettier than the Wind Waker. And finally, on the Wii U, everyone else is seeing it too.
Pikmin, huh? Okay, this game is, how you say, the GameCube game, yes? On the GameCube, this is the black sheep of the family? No, the least successful one? And this is where you get your inspiration from? From a console that has handle? And how does that make you feel? Of course, and how does that make you feel?
Seriously, how does this happen? How does a series that's been around since the Reagan administration keep coming up with new ideas? How does it keep one-upping itself? I mean, how's it even possible that the same series as Mario 3, Mario 64, and Mario Galaxy is actually getting better? I have no idea. And frankly, I don't care. As long as it means games like Super Mario 3D World keep coming, I'm fine with it. This is a game that looks at all the silly trends that define modern game design and just jumps right over them, choosing instead to focus all its efforts on one thing, being fun. And for that, Super Mario 3D World is a game the entire industry could learn from. And it's the best reason yet to own a Wii U.
You know something, Wii U? You'll going to be alright. And for more nickels, I tells you about your mother.